Moleksine notebooks. Love, love, love. iPhones. Love, love, love. A Moleksine notebook on an iPhone? Whilst initially not sure if the same wonderful notebook experience could be transferred to an iPhone screen, I'm now kind of on board with the whole thing. The first thing you'll obviously want to do is choose a photo and tagline for your notebook, and then you can set to creating and organising your thoughts. Each thought, or note, can be assigned a category, so you can see at a glance the difference between your shopping lists, life-changing plans, and philosophical theories. It's the writing of the notes that isn't quite so easy. Tapping the screen sometimes brings up the keyboard, but sometimes doesn't. You can add images and sketches, but again, the touch sensitivity isn't first class, so it can take a bit of patience. There's also the chance to change the paper, so you're not committed to graph paper for an entire notebook of notes, unlike in real life. And one of the coolest features is the geotagging feature. Map My Thoughts allows you to record where you are when you've made the note, and then from the main page you can view where your thoughts are on a map. Probably not enormously useful, but kind of fun. For the grand total of free, it's about £15 cheaper than an actual Moleksine notebook, and it's at least 85% as good.
Think the App Store is a safe walled garden full of unicorns and puppies? Think again, as bwin has managed somehow to slip a real money gambling app in under Steve Jobs' nose. Currently only available in the UK and Austria, bwin Poker lets you gamble your hard-earned cash with other players in a game of Texas Hold'em. Put some cash in your account with a credit card and then choose your favoured limit, whether you want to play 2, 5 or 10 people, and how much you're willing to stake, from 5p up to £10. Choose your buy-in and the app will then find you a table of opponents, and then it's up to you to bluff to your best abilities. The app will post blinds on your behalf and takes a percentage of each pot before passing the rest on to the winner. It all works as you'd expect. Just remember you're gambling actual real money each time, not tiddlywinks or clothes.
Sometimes, on the face of it, an app might seem to be useless, but after a bit of a think, it turns out it has a use and a valid place in the Android market. And so, to SemiSilent. Come with me, dear viewer, as we picture the scene. You have a friend, relative or partner who is mere days away from giving birth. But you are in a library, so your phone needs to be on silent. But what if you miss the call? SemiSilent allows you to nominate certain numbers from your phone book that can ignore the silent instruction you've given your phone, instead ringing in all its ringing glory. Friend, relative, partner goes into labour, you get the phone call, arrive in good time for the birth, and there's no friend-style drama. And that, dear viewer, is why you need SemiSilent. That, and the fact that it's free. There is nothing more satisfying in life than finding a really good Windows Phone 7 app. Or at least there's not in my life. London Travel is truly excellent, and some features even outclass iPhone alternatives. The first page you come to allows you to see your prepay balance on your Oyster card and gives you an overview of all the lines and any delays. The second page allows you to plan your route either by tube or bus stop or postcode. These plans can then be saved for offline viewing. The live departures board gives you imminent departures about most major lines and stations, although I can't vouch for how accurate those are. The other tab is for finding nearby stations, although it falls down here for not identifying our nearest station. You can view and get directions on a map though. Finally, the last page has all the tube maps you could want, both for the whole network and separated by line. For £1.99, it's a great London companion, and the ability to try it for 7 times without buying it makes it even better. Not long ago, we told you about Tweetbot, and Will declared it the best Twitter app ever made for the iPhone. But after languishing at the back of the pack, TweetDeck has had a complete redesign, and I'm here to declare it the best Twitter app ever made for the iPhone. Almost. The design is kind of gorgeous, as long as you're a fan of black as a background of choice. There's also a non-obtrusive yellow glow at the top of each column when there's new tweets. The columns are auto-set to all, me and inbox, and you'll find if you've integrated your Facebook account that me is a list of all your activity, such as people liking or commenting on your Facebook status, rather than just @ mentions. You can reorder columns by pinching them, and you can add columns dedicated to your pre-made Twitter lists, which is great if you're pushed for time and just want a snapshot of your most important Twitter friends, for instance. You can also add columns for different accounts, which is a massive plus. When it comes to writing a tweet, I'm a big fan of any app that suggests @mentions, so you don't have to remember everyone's name. It's also incredibly simple to post from different accounts, just by tapping on the photo at the top of the screen. There are a couple of things the app is missing, read it later being a big one for me, and a certain anti-intuitive way of searching other users' activity. But most importantly, the app has yet to crash on me, which was the overriding feature of the previous version. And what price this app full of win? Free. I know, right? Want more? Go to www.frackulous.com/follow for a glut of RSS-y, iTunes-y, podcasty, subscription-y options.